Hi and welcome to the Funky Allotment. It's another weekend instalment. I am in my shed for a change because the neighbours are here, so rather than me start talking to myself and then wondering what I'm doing, I thought I'd sit in the shed instead. And as always, apologies because it's always a little bit untidy in here, especially as the squirrels have paid me a visit and left a right mess on the floor. So it is the 26th of July. Can't believe July is nearly over and it's literally August next week. This year's just flown. It's just bonkers. I think it's being so busy. Time flies, doesn't it, when you're busy? So it's Sunday. I usually do the filming on a Saturday, but I was so busy yesterday I just didn't get around to doing anything. I tend to, when I get down here, I tend to do the video straight away or the footage straight away, but I haven't had a chance because it's just been really busy down here with people as well. So I've had people kind of come and have a look at the plot, so I just didn't get a chance, hence why I'm trying to get it done today. There's not really a lot to do, to be fair, apart from weeding as always. So I think I've mentioned this before about getting overwhelmed with the amount of work that needs to be done at the allotment. Sorry, the sun's peeking through there. So yeah, I've come to the conclusion that I think the allotment needs to be a place where you enjoy being. And it's best to view it as not view it as a chore, because if it becomes a chore, then what's the point? So I have this little thing now where I need to really focus on not becoming overwhelmed with the amount of work that needs to be put into the allotment. I tend to mostly get overwhelmed with the amount of weeds that just keep coming back and trying to keep on top of them, as well as the grass. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it's a bit weedy. It's not doing any harm. It's not preventing anything from growing. It just doesn't look tidy. Who wants a tidy allotment? I mean, come on. So yeah, I try and focus on the good rather than the bad. And I do weed, don't get me wrong, but I found last weekend I was just getting really bogged down with it because I was pulling up weeds and then I was scanning the allotments and realising that it was just a task that never ends. But you know what, it doesn't matter. It's not about that at the end of the day. So I've planned, so what I do is when I get here, I do at least half an hour of weeding on just one little bit. Doesn't matter if I don't finish it, it doesn't matter. I think that helps. Gardening's about fun and enjoyment more than anything else, so yeah. It's important not to get overwhelmed. We're busy, aren't we? Our lives are very busy. So it's really late actually today. I usually come down for 1ish. I think it's about 3 o'clock because I'm sorry, I think the squirrels out there, the dog's just moved. I like to see it try and come in while I'm in here. The allotment, we have a committee, and I'm quite fortunate to have been elected as the secretary on the committee. So we had a meeting this morning. We try and meet every month, obviously via Zoom. So yeah, that kind of put me back today because obviously I need to prepare tea as well as everything else that I do. And I've started baking as well, so I did millionaire shortcake today. It's the first time I've made my own caramel. It's not fun making caramel, it just sticks to the pan even though you stir it. So yeah, I'm not going to do that again, but it does look nice and tasty. So yeah, I'm quite late down, so yeah. What else? Oh, I went out for the first time. I left this town for the first time in 4 months. I went to Liverpool to meet some family and friends for some drinks, and it was really good. I'll be honest, I was dreading it a bit, just out of fear, just because I've not really been anywhere. I expected it to be really busy and unorganised, but it wasn't. It was brilliant. Yeah, quite enjoyed that. So yeah, first outing as such post lockdown. So yeah, oh, that's the other thing that I've done this weekend. I'm not having any luck with peas or beans. They're just getting ribboned, the slugs, etc., and the birds. So I've put some more in. It's a bit later now, but let's see what happens. I've just lobbed a load in fact, just so that we can get some growth, hopefully. So yeah, that's about it from me. I'll probably give you a little bit of a tour, but not a massive one, because it's not much difference from last week. A sunflower has flowered. It's beautiful. I think it's an Autumn Beauty sunflower. Really nice colour. So I'll pop that on here as well. So yeah, that's it from me. I hope you're all well. Thank you again for watching and subscribing. I really appreciate the support, and I hope you all have a lovely week. Take care. Bye now. So I've literally just arrived at the allotment. This video is probably backwards, probably the wrong way around. So yeah, just arrived at the allotment. Somebody's kindly given me a tin of bright yellow paint. You might think, what on earth are you going to paint bright yellow? The inside of the shed. But that's the job for the winter. No, just wants to show you what the squirrels have been up to. Look at the state. Now I know the shed's a mess anyway, but for goodness sake, that's because I didn't put a fat ball out yesterday because I wasn't here. It didn't come down yesterday, so that's my punishment. I've not figured out how to get into the lockbox, so that's probably out of frustration, knocking everything over. Little buggers. Naughty squirrels. So just a really quick tour, not necessarily a tour of everything, it's just a few things I just want to point out today and to make a note of. So first things first, there's something eating me pepper plants, and I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, it doesn't particularly like the tomatoes, but it's devouring me peppers. I'm going to start pinning some of these back. Cucumber. Whoa! I think that needs to be picked. So yeah, has anybody got any idea what is going on here? Because I don't know what it is. I don't think it's slugs. Then again, that looks quite slug-like, doesn't it? That is slug remnants, definitely. Oh, for goodness sake. They really, really like the peppers, but they've not touched me tomatoes. Oh, look. I need to find where this slug's hiding, or slugs, or snail, whatever it is. It's clearly in here somewhere. Oh, never mind. But this pepper plant is doing just fine, or chilies rather. Look at those beauties. Cannot wait to sample that. And I believe you can freeze them as well. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to freeze them as soon as they're ready. I don't use them that frequently, you see, so yeah. But it's a shame about the ones that are being devoured by slugs or whatever it might be. Little sods. I really struggle with the slugs. More so because I don't want to do anything to harm them, which I know is a bit daft. And I don't use slug pellets. Tried eggshells, doesn't really work. Tried garlic wash, not really worked either. So I think I'm just going to have to go with the beer traps, aren't I? I don't really want to kill them. I suppose that's the kindest way to kill a slug, isn't it? To drink lots of beer, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, my tomatoes are going nuts. I need to pinch these out a bit more, I think. So yeah, it really disappoints me when the slugs get stuff. What else did I want to show you today? I've got a bit of a pumpkin coming. Hello. Fingers crossed it doesn't get eaten like everything else seems to be eaten. And I just wanted to show you my first flowering sunflower, which is beautiful. I think it's an Awesome Beauty or something it's called, that one. Oh, it's lovely, look at the colour on that. So yeah. And one has fallen down. Thankfully, there doesn't seem to be any damage, so I should be able to save that. So I need to pin that up today. Parsnips are doing great. Random potato there. I love a random potato. Fab. Okay. Just thought I tripped over. So these are a mystery. I thought, and they're thorny as well. That hurt. So they've got thorns on. Now, I planted both wheelbarrows. I planted a variety of seeds, and I thought I wrote everything down. But everything in my journal, nothing looks like this. It smells really strong. I wouldn't say it's a pleasant smell, but it's a really strong smell. But I don't know what it is. It's white and pink flowers. And it's thorny. It's got thorns. Any ideas, anyone? Because I don't know. So yeah. Oh, it's here as well. What have I planted? I need to check my seed box. I'm going to check my seed box and see what it is. That looks like it's a random sweet corn. I love it when random things pop in places. It's great. So on my way down here, I think it was on Thursday, I spotted a frog, a young frog, hopping alongside me on what we call the old busway, which runs along the back of the allotment site. So I picked him up and brought him down, because I thought more frogs here the better. So I put him by the pond, and as I say him, might be her, as I put the frog down by the side of the pond, 3 other baby frogs appeared from nowhere and all jumped in the pond. So I've got plenty of frogs. I just wish they'd do the job and eat all the slugs. But yeah, it's a work in progress. Hopefully when I get the hens, that might help the slug situation as well. But we shall see.